Okay guys, today I'm going to show you the most stupid easy egg pattern ever. If you're frustrated with tying eggs with foam, trying to get the perfectly round egg, I got the simple solution for you. You know me from the hairband fly. I go to the craft store often and kind of look for things that might work, and was in the craft store the other day and I came across these pom-poms, and you can order them in any color. You can order them in just about any size. They make 3mm ones, they make 5mm ones, they make 7mm ones, they make 1cm ones, but the 5mm ones are what we're going to use today for this fly. For the hook on this fly, I do like this Umpqua Parajig hook. This is a size 18 that I'll be using, but you can use pretty much any hook. I do like to put a little weight on it, so we're going to prep this real quick. And the hardest part of this is, getting your bead on the hook. So I'm just going to get that on there real quick. This is a little jig head. Put it in the vise. And that's what we're going to be kind of going with. Now, if you feel like you have to tie something, you can use any kind of thread and put a couple wraps on here so that you can tell your friends you're tying a fly. But in reality, we don't need to do that. We're just going to take one of our little pom-poms out of the bag. We're going to take our hook. We're going to hook it onto the fly. And I kind of like to hook it. There's an outer fluffy layer and an inner dense layer, and I like to grab some of that inner dense layer and slide it on, and you get it about like that. Put it in your vise just so you can again say you're using your vise, and then take a little bit of super glue and just take your super glue, dab it on right behind the bead. Nothing really fancy. Slide your egg up, let it sit for a minute, and you are pretty much done. Now, I can't tell you that that's not the stupidest, easiest egg ever. I fished this just recently on the Watauga River over here in Tennessee, caught a bunch of fish. Holds up very well, the egg didn't come off. If you don't have a red bead, and I put in a red bead, you can take any kind of magic marker, any kind of bead, and you can make yourself your own little red spot. So I just touch it here, and I've got my own little red spot ready to go. I do like the weight, so I do put a little bead on there. That was a 2.4mm bead that I put on, but you can use any weight. If you want a Euronymph with these, you can go with a 3mm bead. Make it a little bit heavier, so it's entirely up to you. Give it a try. And again, these Parajig hooks, this was a size 18. If I were using the 3mm eggs, I would probably drop it down to a size 20. If I were using one of the bigger eggs, 7mm, I would probably go up to the size 16. So give it a try and see. It is the stupidest, easiest egg ever.